So guys, I'll be showing you how to do this in your Pixellab. This S or any alphabet with this method I'll show you. You can apply it to any alphabet the way it is. You can first sketch it before you start applying it. It's very easy. So let's get started. I'll delete the ones I've already done before. So this is it. So the first and foremost thing you will do is to bring in your alphabet. The alphabet you are going to be making use of. So where's my letter? I'll bring in my S in capital letter. Then I will increase the size to the highest. Then bring it to the center. Increase it so it will be bold enough for me to work on. So I'll use relative center to position it to the center. After that, I will go and pick my font, and I'll be making use of let me see which is this Alpha Slack one. Then I'll make use of that font. Then this is it, you can see it. So the next thing I will do here is for me to bring in my box that I will use to cover it, because I will max it. I want to make it transparent, so I will use relative position also to make it to the center. I use the white to cover it. So what I'll do now is I will bring it down, giving the box black color, or we leave it at that red. We can leave it as red or give it just black, but I love working with black and white. So after giving it black and white, then the text is in white color, while the box you use to cover it as a layer is black. So you merge them together. After you merge it together, you go to your erase color to automatically erase the white color. So you can see that our background color is now showing. The background brown color is now showing. So what you will do is just lock it up. So the next thing you will do here is to pick your shape. Pick a circle shape, reduce it a bit to fit this side. You can see the way I'm positioning it, so just please kindly follow up or follow suit with the way I'm positioning it. So with that done, I will leave it there, duplicate it, do the same thing to this side. You can see the way I'm doing it. Just try to get it to the best way you want it. So this is it. I think I'm okay that way. So with that, I'll lock both of them up. Then the next thing I'll do is I'll bring in my draw button. This draw button, that is my brush. So once I'll give it a black color, increase the brush a bit, because I'll just be needing it. Then I'll just let me increase it so it will hasten up. So I'll just color the size I want. Make sure you don't temper with the other side. Okay, before that, let me go back so that you will see what I'm doing clearly. Let me go and change that black to white, to another color. Let's change it to another color. It's in red. Red is okay. So what we do now is you go back, carry your brush. Let's increase it. So what you can see what I'm doing. I'm sure it is now visible. It's no longer black. So you can see that I did not go outside this middle. I'm in this middle here. The middle. I'm just coloring the middle side. I'm just painting I'm painting just the middle side. Then once I'm done with this nonsense I just did, I will just leave it. Go and merge the two cycles with it together. I will merge these two cycles with it together, not touching the S. No, before that, I'll make sure these two cycles are up. Please make sure these two cycles are up this way. You can see that the two cycles are there on the top. The two cycles first before the brush nonsense we did. Then you just merge both of them together, the three of them together. Merge them together. Now you will have something like this. Then go to your erase color. You go to your erase color and erase the cycle, so you can see it. This is what you will have. You can increase your tolerance, increase the tolerance to best fit Make sure those white lines are gone. Let me increase it, and those white lines are gone. Then after that, you will now come and drag it down below it. You can see what I did here. It was up, so I just drag it down, making the hex above it. So you can see what it gave us. You can see the design, despite the way it looks rough before. You can see it. You can see the way it looks rough. But immediately you send it down. It automatically turns to this one. So once you are done with this one, this is the first stage. You lock it up, lock it also there. Once you are done, so what you will do next is you pick another shape, change it to a circle form. You can change it to a circle form, or you just, okay, let me just go back. What you will do now is just pick your draw button, give it this, increase the brush, then paint here. You can see the way I'm painting it. You see that I'm painting the remaining part of the S above. Once you are done painting that one above, click out, pick the brush again. You can see the way I paint it and drop. Pick the brush again, paint this down one also. Make sure you paint them different. Don't finish painting this one and just go and paint. Click out, it should be on different layer. You make sure it's on different layer, because we will give them different color. So once you are done this way, just click OK. So if you click on your layer, you see that both of them are in different. You can see the both. There are two different layers. So what we will do now is just for you to bring it down the S. You can see it. Bring it down the S. So what we do next is just for us to lock it up, and that is all, and we are almost done. So the next thing now we'll do is we'll click on this first one, the first one we did, the middle of the S. We want to give it a color so we can be seeing what we are doing. We give it a color. You can see it is in red, so but we'll give it a gradient color. In the gradient color, this is what we do. This side, that is the dark side, you pick a color that is dark. Let's use a dark green. Let's use a dark green. You can see the color is, the green is dark, so we'll pick a lighter green here. So you can see it. So this way we have something like this. You see, if you look at it very well, you see that this part of it is dark, while this part of it is light. So that is what we want. And if it seems as if it's not that dark enough, you can come here and increase it, or probably go and give it to the dark side. Increase the middle one to the dark side very well. So that way you will have the dark part of it. So that is that. So you can set it this way. So you can see it is now dark. So the next thing you will do again, you will go and click the second layer, which is the up one. Where is the up one? If you just click one of them, you will know the one you click now, which is the up one. You can see that it is the up one we click. So you go to your gradient color. So it will show. You go to your gradient color. You can see what we have here. So what you will do here is just for you to, let me see the way it is. Okay. So what you will do here is just for you to change it to something like this. No, I need the dark parts to be here. So what you will do is just click it, and you can see the way I change it. You can do it automatically, you can do it like that, but this is the way I want it. I want it this way. So you see it. So you can see that the dark part is towards this edge here, making it look as if there's a curve there. So that is the main just behind it. So you go and pick the next one, which is the last one, the down one, give it a color, and pick the last gradient, which we've already said, which the light part will be here, since the dark part of this middle one is here. So the light part will be here, while the dark part will be towards here. So that is that. So what we will do next is just for you to do it this way, and you can see it. So this is it basically, and you are, so you can see while looking at it now, you will know that yes, it's already giving you what you want. So the next thing you will do now is for you to make sure they are locked. So what you will do now is just bring in your box again, your circle. bring in your cycle. Now you want to give it a shadow effect. Give it a shadow effect. So what we just do is just a little bit here like this. Something good this way. So the reason why you do it this way, make sure you look at what I'm doing here. I'm trying to keep that small lighter part. You see that small lighter part? I'm sure you are seeing what I'm doing, this small lighter part here. So that is that. So after that, you pick your draw button, make sure it's in black, make sure then you paint that small part. You can paint, just paint it the way you see me do. Then after that, you go back to your layer, put the cycle above it, then you merge the two new ones you just did, merge them together. Once you are done merging them together, you go to your erase color, click on it, go to your erase color and go and erase the color. So once you are done, after you've removed the background, you can increase the tolerance the way you want. Then now you will just go to your layer and drag it down above. You can see where I drop it. You see the place I drop it, right? So that is just it. You drop it to the middle of the hair. So that is that. Then you go and reduce the opacity so you can see it. So you can see the way the opacity is reduced. You can see what is giving us. You reduce it to what best fits you, or how you feel it is okay. So I think 25 is okay. So you do the same step to the next one, and you are done with it. So now what you do now is click out, bring out your shape, turn it to cycle, switch the cycle, then you come here, click out. First go and lock the new one you just did, then come back, then like this, you just rotate it a bit. You can see, I think we are good this way, then you just this two is small, this two, and we are done that way. So after that, you pick your draw and you just paint. This is no more. Let me increase the brush. So that is that. Once you are done that way, you go and bring the cycle up, you merge them together. Once you are done merging them together, you erase the color, Once you are done erasing the color, then you take it down to the middle also. So you can see it. Then now you can go and reduce the opacity. So you can see it. So that is just that basically. Then let me bring it out a bit small. So that is that, and you are done. You can see it. Yes, sir. So that is that, guys. So the next thing you do now is just merge everything together with the way it is, how they are lined up. Merge them together, merge all of them together for you to have it as PNG. Once you are done merging it together, then now you go back and go and give this side the white color. No, let's just go and remove the BG like that. Let's go and erase the color that way. So you go and pick your eye drop, click on the red, then remove the red. You can see we now have our background. Then you can increase the tolerance. This to let's fit. So and we are done. So with this, let me change this to white, the background color to white back, so you can see it. This is your color, this is your design, and you are done with it.